We know this because a numbered evidence log in the Ghislaine Maxwell case catalogs about 325 FBI witness interviews. But of that number, more than 90 do not appear to be present on the Justice Department's website. And 3 of those witness interviews are related to a woman who told agents that Jeffrey Epstein had repeatedly abused her, starting when she was approximately 13 years old. She also accused Trump of sexually assaulting her.
In the day's other headlines, the congressional investigation into files related to Jeffrey Epstein is widening. The Republican-led House Oversight Committee has voted to subpoena Attorney General Pam Bondi for what the NewsHour has learned would be a closed-door tape deposition. 5 Republicans voted with Democrats in favor of the measure. Bondi will be the highest-ranking sitting official to appear before the panel.
With the significant development that the Justice Department has now begun the release of the Epstein Files, what Deputy Attorney General Todd Blanche has said would be comprised of hundreds of thousands of documents. Kelly, please stand by. I'm going to go now to Tom Winter, give you a chance to start looking through some of these documents, what will undoubtedly be a days-long effort by much of our news organization. Tom, you will be among those reading, sifting through these documents line by line, word by word. What specifically will you be looking for?
Well, I can tell you what I'm already looking at, Kristen. Here's how it's broken down. The Justice Department is set up on their website, and you'll forgive me for looking down at my screen. There are files that are released under the Epstein Files Transparency Act. That's a column. There's the first phase of declassified Epstein files. Those were already released this summer. We've seen those. There's BOP video footage. That's the Bureau of Prisons. That's video footage from the Epstein cell block area prior to his suicide that was appears mostly to be previously released. I haven't watched every second, obviously. There's information from Ghislaine Maxwell's proffer session with the Deputy Attorney General.
Go look in your closet and find that tinfoil hat. Sign up to my Patreon and get into this Truth and Justice Tarot. It's an investigation, and this is where we go beyond the personal. We peer beyond the veil. We analyze the hidden energies, deceptions, and societal impacts behind celebrities and major news events. See the world through a lens of symbolic truth. Sign up today. What the hell you doing? Don't you click off. You better like, share, and subscribe to my Patreon. It's free. You better get in there while it's still free. And I'm offering a lot of good stuff for the value of free. But I got some stuff behind the paywall, baby. Don't sleep on me. I have some things behind that paywall. But my point is I offer a lot of value for free. So make sure you like, share, subscribe to this Patreon. You're going to have to watch the full video anyway on Patreon. Okay, if you're not seeing this on Patreon, it means you're not subscribed. Okay, and if you're seeing this somewhere else, it means that you need to subscribe to see the shit, the full version. All right, let's get into it. Good morning, Neverland. That's what it feels like, don't it? Apparently Peter Pan was creeping to the kids' windows, taking them out, having them violated, having them forgot about. I've heard so many conspiracy theories. People are eating babies. This is nothing new. It's new to a lot of people, though. I'm gonna have to be honest, and I hate to say it, I wasn't shocked one bit. I didn't flinch. Because one thing's for sure and two things for certain. If evil exists, the people that have the money sure is doing it. Because they have the money to be able to do it. So why would I think that they were somewhere doing good deeds? That's for us to ponder and fight about. They doing what the fuck they want to do. So, with that being said, we about to get into this shit. We're going to read the Epstein Files. That's right. I am back. I'm sorry. I want to apologize. I have to operate within my capacity. But whenever I pop up, I'm going to give quality. See, the thing is, I go. And then I be having to take a break because I went so hard. So, That's it. That's how it goes. And I want to remind you, on the 5th day of the 3rd month of this new year, get rid of that old shit, y'all. Y'all got old shit. You got holes in your robes. I had to get rid of a robe, and it was sad. I didn't want to let it go. But we have to let it go. We've got to move some of this energy around. We got energy leaking and funds leaking, and you got holes in your shit, and you got a bunch of bullshit going on. You got to get rid of this stuff. Let it go. So I just felt encouraged to say that. I don't know, as they say, I don't know who needs to hear this, but y'all will wear anything out. Let's get into it. All right. So we about to go into a deep dive of this shit. Join me as I go beyond the veil with the tarot cards to investigate the pressures surrounding the Epstein Files. Now, I want to let you guys know this is all alleged and for entertainment purposes only. You cannot go to the bank and cash this, okay? We're just doing this for fun, even though, you know, I am reading what I'm giving. I'm just saying, this is for entertainment purposes. You cannot use this as a diagnosis, a confirmation, or evidence. Okay? All right. With that being said, let's get into it. Please read the disclaimer below. Okay, and I also want to say I wish no malice and I don't have malicious intent toward anyone. So this is simply my personal assessment of all things being discussed, and all commentary is alleged. So part 1, this is where we get into the surface and the smoke screen. I think it was Chris Brown. That's the one that a lot of y'all, I seen something, somebody was saying, I love Chris Brown hate. And I was thinking to myself, why y'all so invested? Y'all just wish people hate. That's fucking weird. But he said he want all the smoke. That's what he said. So the surface and the smoke screen. Number 1, the nature of the release. What is the core energy or intention behind the public release of the Epstein Files at this time? Well, I got one card to pop out, and what it is Queen of Pentacles. It says abundance at the top. What this is telling me, right, is they're looking at all their options here. This is a time for reassessment and reevaluation. They're looking at the funds, and they're looking at how they can keep y'all distracted while maintaining the truth and getting what the fuck they want. That's what they're doing, okay? So, is there a larger hand at play here, making them be truthful? I mean, I feel like the truth always has to be disclosed, right? Because universal law, we all have to be in agreement with it. So if we do nothing about it, we're in agreement. And if we agree, we agree. Right? So that's how that's laying. So the hidden agenda. What is the primary element being obscured or overlooked by the current public narrative? What is the primary element being obscured or overlooked by the current public narrative? Okay, this one. It says Page of Pentacles. So it's some new opportunities coming about that is being, they know about it, you don't know about it, because you're still thinking about the Epstein Files. There's new shit coming on board. There's new shit going online. There's a new day coming. Did y'all see how Cardi B, this just comes to my mind or whatever, but stay with me here. Do y'all see how Cardi B was out dancing with a robot? Do you think that's chance? You think that was by chance that Cardi B was outside dancing with the robot? Now, why she fell, I don't know. That's not something we need to peel behind the veil about. But the point was, they had Cardi B, who is doing tour right now, as I'm recording. They had her out with a robot. Did y'all think about that? See, we have 9 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. The thing about people, us. And have I been showing y'all these cards? I've been popping my shit. I ain't showed the cards. I'm sorry. I'm gonna remember to show them. Okay. The thing about it is, we as people have been very resilient in the way that we have taken and dealt with a lot of shit. And we have not went off and just unplugged the power to all this shit. We have not taken and just went and snatched the cord out of the wall of all of this bullshit. We haven't done it yet. We somehow get beat up, banged up, and we get up again, and we live another day to sit at the dinner table and bitch about what Donald Trump and the current government, what they're doing. It's amazing. And it's okay because all things continue to go as planned. Because y'all ain't about to do shit about it. It don't matter what they tell y'all. Y'all gonna be mad. Y'all gonna get on TikTok. And y'all gonna scream about it. That's why I don't really say shit. I do this stuff because I'm interested. But shit, I ain't got no militia. Y'all ain't talking about nothing. I ain't about to hoop and holler. My edges fall out. Baby, my edges are growing well. Y'all ain't gonna have my chest tight over here. Hell to the no. But we gonna keep talking. Because just like everybody else, we got the right to do so. So, what was I on? 'Cause baby, I done ran out. Okay. So, it's ongoing shit. We've had so many battles. We're weary. We're tired. We're fed up. We're just standing there with our heads wrapped up, bandages everywhere, doing absolutely the fuck nothing. And every once in a while, someone gets enough energy to yell over the table, "What about Trump?" And that's as far as it goes. But I have a feeling that we are going to be, you see the star card here, 17, 1 plus 7, 8, manifestation, abundance, and stuff like that. You see how she is dipping into the water here? I feel like we're going to dig deep down within our emotions to see that this has been a lot. And we're going to be like this star card. We're going to be the star and start taking matters in our own hands. Because at the bottom of the card, if you think I'm bullshitting, let's read the bottom of the card. Hope, recognition, inspiration, creativity, calm, contentment, renewal, serenity, spirituality, positivity, faith, healing, rejuvenation, tranquility, enjoyment, faith in the future. Can I get an amen? Happiness, promise, help. So I didn't make it up. I just have a feeling we're going to dig deep down. And we're going to realize I'm tired of all this. See, we got community here. We have the Four of Wands. This is a happy ending. This is people getting together, reaching out, getting involved, coming up with plans, coming up with new industry, coming up with new stuff, a positive path forward. Things are collapsing, so things can be rebuilt, and we will have to rebuild them. We will begin, this is the Knight of Pentacles, to come up with a routine. We will come up with a routine that works for us. And we will charge towards it in a very intentional and meticulous way.